Ladies and gentlemen, what you are about to hear represents a historic and deeply unsettling moment in modern military history. For the first time since World War II, a United States Navy destroyer has been sunk in active combat. This was not an accident, it was not a misunderstanding, and it was not a random act. This was a deliberate, highly coordinated military strike carried out in one of the most strategically important waterways in the world. Tonight, the implications of this single event may reshape global security and the balance of power for years to come. This is AmeriCorps News, and welcome to the channel. Here, we focus on facts, context, and clear analysis of the most important events shaping the United States and the world. If you value in-depth reporting and professional coverage, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your thoughts in the comments, and share this report so others can stay informed as this critical story continues to unfold. Now to the full report. A United States Navy destroyer has been confirmed sunk during active combat operations, marking the first such loss since 1945. U.S. defense officials have identified Iran as the responsible party, describing the incident as a major escalation in Middle Eastern tensions and a turning point in modern naval warfare. The attack took place in the Red Sea corridor, a narrow but vital maritime route connecting the Suez Canal to the Indian Ocean. This corridor carries a massive share of global trade, including energy supplies, food shipments, and industrial goods. Any instability in this region has immediate consequences far beyond the Middle East. According to military assessments, the strike was not a single attack, but a carefully planned, multi-layered operation. It began with electronic jamming designed to disrupt radar systems and communications aboard the U.S. vessel. Almost simultaneously, multiple unmanned aerial drones entered the area. Some of these drones acted as decoys, forcing defensive systems to track and engage false targets, while others gathered targeting data. In the final phase, a high-speed anti-ship missile was launched. From detection to impact, the crew had only seconds to react. Officials now admit that the level of coordination and precision displayed exceeded previous intelligence estimates of Iranian capabilities. One of the most concerning elements of this incident is the possibility that real-time satellite intelligence was shared with Iranian forces by a powerful external actor. If confirmed, this would dramatically complicate the geopolitical situation, suggesting that this attack may have involved indirect participation by another major power. The human cost of the strike is significant. This incident represents the largest loss of American military life in the Middle East in more than 20 years. Notifications are underway, and the impact is being felt across military communities and within the Pentagon itself. A U.S. carrier strike group in the region responded immediately, launching aircraft and moving to secure the area. However, the attacking forces withdrew rapidly, avoiding direct confrontation. This reflects a textbook example of asymmetric warfare, striking with speed and precision before superior conventional forces can respond. The United States now faces a difficult strategic decision. One option is a large-scale retaliatory strike against Iranian military infrastructure, including missile sites, naval assets, and command centers. This approach would aim to restore deterrence, but carries the risk of triggering a broader regional war. The second option is restraint, avoiding direct retaliation in order to prevent escalation. Iran maintains influence through allied groups across Lebanon, Yemen, Iraq, and Syria, and any direct conflict could rapidly spread across the region. Adding to the risk is Iran's control over key maritime choke points. The Strait of Hormuz, through which roughly 20% of the world's oil supply passes, could be disrupted through mining or closure. Such an action would likely cause global oil prices to surge, worsen inflation, and destabilize economies worldwide. This attack also fits into a broader pattern. In recent months, Iran-backed Houthi forces in Yemen have repeatedly targeted commercial shipping in the Red Sea. In response, the United States and its allies launched Operation Prosperity Guardian to protect maritime trade. Despite these efforts, attacks continued, and intelligence analysts believe Iran chose this moment, amid global distractions and political divisions, to escalate dramatically. The sinking of this destroyer exposes vulnerabilities in modern naval defense systems when faced with coordinated multi-vector attacks. It challenges long-held assumptions that technological superiority alone guarantees security at sea. Compounding the crisis is Iran's advancing nuclear program. Intelligence agencies assess that Iran is closer to nuclear weapon capability than ever before, raising the stakes of any military or diplomatic response. Diplomatic options are limited. The United Nations Security Council is unlikely to authorize force due to veto powers held by Russia and China. Meanwhile, U.S. allies including Britain, France, Israel, and Saudi Arabia are closely monitoring developments and adjusting their defensive postures. The next 72 hours are considered critical. Decisions made during this window will shape U.S.-Iran relations, regional stability, and global security. Markets, allies, and adversaries are all watching closely. This event marks a watershed moment in post-World War II geopolitics. It demonstrates that even the most powerful militaries are not immune to evolving threats, and that the global balance of power is more fragile than many believed. AmeriCorps News will continue to follow this developing story, bringing you verified information, careful analysis, and clear context as events unfold.